Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us with Cooking with the Count. Tonight we're going to be making something that you can have for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or as a snack. It's a quiche. As you can see, I have farm fresh eggs. We have a beautiful family right up the road that has a bunch of chickens, and we actually buy farm fresh eggs. So you have to kind of adjust your ingredients a little bit. There's a big difference between farm fresh eggs and the stuff that you buy in the store. We have diced up ham. I already cooked up some beautiful mushrooms, spinach, mozzarella cheese, and our sausage. I'm cheating on this. I'm not making the dough from scratch, okay? I bought the frozen dough. It tastes just almost as good as something that you would make from scratch, almost. But this stuff is really pretty good and pretty easy to work with. Just roll it out like so, and put it in your pie plate. Press it up a little bit. My pie plate here. Grandma probably wouldn't be happy with you, but you know, sometimes you just got to go for cutting on time a little bit. So let's tuck this in, fold it over the sides a little bit, like so. Like I said, we're looking at time. Roll it around. This is how easy this is. Take your knife. Like I said, this is really good for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. I've had it for all, and it's good enough that you can have a little bit of fun with it too. Now, as you can see, that's how fast you can make your pie plate come together. Now, since these are farm fresh eggs, I literally crack each one and check each one. And now we'll dump that in. Another one. So now we have our eggs in a bowl. Now, believe it or not, my grandmother had a mixer just like this, and I absolutely loved it. So I searched high and low, and I finally found it. I love this for taking care of my eggs. I'm not one for an electric mixer. I've got the big mixer that we've used to make butter and what have you. But I absolutely love this mixer because I can froth an egg. It mixes it up nicely, and it's smooth as butter. So anyway, for those of you that remember the good old days, you'll appreciate this mixer. Now we've got these mixed up pretty well. We're going to go ahead and add our salt. A liberal amount. I'd put maybe half a teaspoon, maybe quarter teaspoon. And of course your pepper. I don't know about you, but I do like pepper in my eggs. Stir these in again. And I have some nice whole milk. Add that in. Roughly a cup and a half. When you use farm fresh eggs, it's a little bit different than store-bought eggs because they're considerably thicker than your store-bought eggs. So remember that if you follow suit on this. Now, that's good. That's mixed up nicely. We'll set that aside. And now we're gonna set that aside. And we're gonna start making our quiche. Like I said, I've got ham here. Let's throw some ham all through this. You don't want it too much because you want to make sure that you got room for everything else. It's really easy to overfill your quiche. Mushrooms. Everybody should love mushrooms. Greatest fungus that God ever made. And of course, you've got your spinach. You know, these are fast, they're easy. Like I said, you can have them for dinner, you can have them for breakfast, you can have them for lunch. They freeze well. They stay in the refrigerator for days without having to worry. And they heat up so fast. I mean, you can heat this up in a matter of minutes in your oven or microwave. I know a lot of people don't like microwaves anymore, but you know, the kids get home from school, they need a snack before they go to the soccer game or whatever. Perfect way to do it. And of course, our sausage. Nice liberal amount of sausage. Now I do have it in the paper towel. Everything is already cooked, as you can tell. Because you just want the eggs to cook. You don't, there's no sense in doing this, you know, and trying to cook the sausage. You know, sausage is very funny. You have to turn around and make sure it's cooked. It's a pork product. So I buy it out of the casing. I'm fortunate enough that my grocery store actually carries beautiful Italian sausage out of the casing. So it's just a matter of throwing it in the fry pan. And you can do all kinds of wonderful things with it. Now, we're going to add a mozzarella cheese all over it, like so. Get it nice and thick. Because this takes it over the top, by the way. Check that out. And you can see how fast and easy this really is. I mean, you know, a little bit of prep time for the mushrooms, you know, to cook them up and the sausage and whatever. But, you know, honestly, we've made as much as 6 of these at a time. And this way here, we freeze them. And when we are busy and we want a good breakfast snack or getting on the road, and we can just have this, and it's fast and easy. Now we're going to pour our eggs on here like this. And we're going to fill it up. Not to the top, but a good amount. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Now take your finger and work it in like this. You're actually almost stirring it all up. So the cheese and the egg and the mushroom and the ham and the sausage all mix up nicely. Ta-da! You've got your first quiche made. Let's get this in the oven. Okay, let's take these out. Already got one out. Tell me that doesn't look beautiful. Check that out. I'm going to plate this up and you can see what it looks like, and I think that your family will enjoy it. As you can see, you have your meat, spinach, everything is right there for you. This makes, again, a great breakfast, lunch, or even dinner. It's totally your choice. They're fast, they're easy, they're economical, and I think your family will really enjoy them. I can't wait to dig in. Check that out. Please watch us on YouTube, like us on Facebook, You can get these recipes at www.cookingwithacount.com. Thank you for joining us. God bless and bon appetit.